Hi everyone, DR here of DROnTheGo.net, and I'm going to unbox the Zenfone 2 from Asus. I've mentioned in my blog earlier that the Asus Zenfone 2 will be released in the Philippines this Saturday, May 19, and oh, I'm sorry, that will be May 16. And but we're very fortunate to receive a review unit ahead of the launch schedule. So, all I can say is thank you, Asus Philippines, for sending this unit over yesterday. Anyway, let's go ahead and unbox this thing. Oh, before I go ahead, what I have here is the I think what I have here is the 32 gig internal storage with 4 gig of RAM. I mentioned also in my blog that the highest variant is the 64 gig with 4 gig of RAM, and the entry level would be the one with 2 gigs of RAM. We don't have any official pricings yet, but all we know is all the phones will be priced at less than 16,000 pesos. Alright, so let's go ahead and unbox this thing. And we have here the Zenfone 2. So what are some of the features of the Zenfone 2? As I mentioned, this one, the Zenfone 2 is the first smartphone with 4 gigs of RAM. So you can just imagine how fast this phone is, even with lots of applications open. It comes with an Intel processor, Intel 64-bit Super quad-core processor, and also has Android 5.0 already, or Lollipop already pre-installed. But there's also a brand new Asus Zen UI, which we have seen in the first Zenfone series. The screen, this Zenfone 2 has a large screen with 5.5 inches, a full HD IPS display, and of course the star of the Zenfone 2 is the 13 megapixel pixel master camera. So yeah, so basically, as it says here, it can take low light photos and videos up to 400% brighter. So there's a Zenfone 2, and we have other accessories inside the box, like the USB cable, USB charger, and a pair of in-ear earphones with spare earphone rubbers. Right. So I got the Zenfone 2 that I got has a red back cover. As far as I know, the other back cover has a color silver, and I'm not sure if color black is also available, as you've seen in my previous pictures. Anyway, here it is. Really love the form factor of the Zenfone 2. It reminds me of the LG G3. The volume control is found at the back. The 13 megapixel pixel master camera is found here with dual LED flash. Power button is here on top together with the earphone jack, and the micro USB port is found here under. So there you go. The back cover can be removed, and though even if you remove the back cover, you won't be able to remove the battery. So if something goes wrong with the battery, you have to send the whole unit back to the service center. But you need to remove the back cover to insert your SIM cards. This is a dual SIM phone, by the way. You can insert two micro SIM cards over here. And you can also insert a micro SD card over here. I believe this can, this is expandable up to 64 gig. So I already have 32 gig on board, 64 gig. Basically, I have like a little bit over 100 gigs, just in case if I insert 64 gig. Dual SIM, but this also means that the phone, either SIM cards can be used with LTE. So if you have LTE on SIM 1 and LTE on SIM 2 on two different carriers, you can switch either one of them, and LTE will be available. So there. Now let me return the back cover. Turn this baby on. Alright. And there's the Asus splash screen with the Android logo. And let's compare with the size of the other smartphones that we have here on the table. We have the iPhone 6 right beside the Asus Zenfone 2. As you can see, it's the iPhone 6 is a lot smaller than the Asus Zenfone 2. However, if we have here the iPhone 6 Plus, definitely it will be definitely it's going to be larger than the Zenfone 2, since the Zenfone 2's body is actually good for a 5.0 inch screen. Let's also compare it with the. Let's also compare this with another phone. Say the Samsung Galaxy S6. So, the Zenfone 2 is still larger than the Zenfone 6. But again, even if it's larger than these two phones, on the sides, the Zenfone 2 is still very comfortable to carry. It's not that heavy. Yes, it's a bit on the heavier side, but it's not too heavy to bring, not too heavy to carry. But the curved back makes it really comfortable to hold. So this would be ideal for those who love holding their phones with their curved back. And we have already set up the Asus Zenfone 2, except for the apps that needed to be updated. And here it is. Power button. Gonna press the power button, and there. That's the Zenfone UI you're looking at. And as you can see, UI is very, very smooth. So silky smooth. App drawer is here, and yep, you can also customize the apps. You can create folders or delete folders. So as you see this video, you should be able to. Well, you should be convinced that the Zenfone 2 has a very smooth interface. So just a quick check on Antutu. I was able to do Antutu benchmarking earlier, and it shows 40,981. And it's a very high score, just a little bit below the Samsung Galaxy S5, as well as the Huawei Mate 7, and of course the Samsung Galaxy Note 4. And what you can't see here is the Samsung Galaxy S6. So basically that's it. There will be more videos in the next few days. So stay tuned.